God save the King!
Meghan Markle uses pre-made pastry in new Netflix show. Reveals who said, "I love you," first out of her and Harry. Says she doesn't like baking, and admits she likes McDonald's. Meghan has revealed she doesn't like baking on the second season of her lifestyle show with Love, Meghan. The 8-part series, which launched on Netflix today, features celebrity guests including Chrissy Teigen, John Legend and television personality Tan France. The Duchess is seen baking several times throughout the show, preparing sourdough for her friend Teigen and using ready-made puff pastry to create McDonald's apple pies with France. But she admits to chef Christina Tosi, "Usually, I don't like baking because it's so measured." Meghan's As Ever range launched in March includes ready-made shortbread cookies and crepe mixes with pre-measured amounts. Preparing her apple pies, which she claims she used to get from McDonald's after successful acting auditions. Meghan says, "Let's get our puff pastry ready. We're going to use pre-made, good puff pastry as opposed to making our dough from scratch." The Duchess adds later, "I love the idea of being able to rethink baking to be just a little more spontaneous." Meghan also tells her love story with Harry, revealing it was him who said the L word first. She adds that she really understood she was falling in love with H on their third date, which was a safari trip to Botswana. She landed another series despite her last being met with excoriating reviews from critics, who branded it bland and toe curling. The Duchess also reveals she bought her husband a baseball cap with PH40 printed on it for his birthday, despite quitting royal life in the UK and moving to California. Meghan also details the thing she misses most about the UK are the radio stations, Magic FM being her favourite. Her new go-to station is Mom Jeans, which plays vintage soft rock. She was not well after going almost 3 weeks without seeing her children. Lilibet's favourite colour is pink and Archie is the most tender, sweet child of all time. Archie and Lilibet have been asking their parents to get them a cat. Lilibet, 4, asks for chia seeds on her pancakes because they look like freckles. She got Harry a baseball cap with PH40 on it for his birthday, despite quitting royal life. In the 3rd episode of the new season, Meghan tells Queer Eye presenter France how she was left not well after spending nearly 3 weeks away from her children. She didn't elaborate on dates, but there will be speculation she was referring to when she and Harry unexpectedly remained in the UK due to the death of Queen Elizabeth in 2022. The Duke wrote in his memoir Spare of the difficult days after the Queen's death, when he and Meghan were separated from Archie and Lilibet for longer than we'd ever been. He added that when they reunited in California, for days and days we couldn't stop hugging the children, couldn't let them out of our sight. King Charles and the royal family were mourning the loss of Queen Elizabeth in September 2022, against the backdrop of a troubled relationship with Harry and Meghan. The Duke said later in an ITV interview that there was a really horrible reaction from my family members when the Queen died, with the briefings and the leakings and the planting. He flew solo to Balmoral in a last-minute dash to try to see his grandmother before she died, after his brother Prince William ignored his texts, but Meghan remained in Windsor after Charles asked Harry not to bring his wife to Scotland. He claimed in his autobiography, the Sussexes had left Archie, then 3 and 1-year-old Lilibet, in the hands of Meghan's mother Doria Ragland in LA, after travelling to Manchester for a One World Summit on September 5, 2022, before heading to Dusseldorf for an Invictus event and then returning to London. They ended up having to extend their stay when Harry's grandmother died on September 8, making various public appearances including greeting mourners with William and the Princess of Wales at Windsor despite the brothers' rift, and attending the funeral on September 19. In the 3rd episode, Meghan, 44, is also asked by France if there was a moment when she realized that this was the real thing. "Yes, that was on our 3rd date," she says. We met in Botswana and we camped for 5 days together. You really get to know each other when you're in a little tent together and it's like, what is that outside the tent? That's an elephant. Are we going to be safe? Yeah, you're safe. Okay. France then asks who declared love first. And she reveals, he told me. France says, you're starting to blush. And Meghan smiles, she's still got it.